Jerry
Subscribe.
Blavat, the legendary disc jockey known as the Geeta with the heater and the boss with the hot sauce, has died on January 20. He was 82. The cause of death was myasthenia gravis. His tireless promotion of pioneering black artists of the 1950s and 1960s shaped the pop music culture of the city, where he maintained an iconic presence for 7 decades. Mr. Blavat first came to fame as a dancer on the teen-targeted pop music television show Bandstand in the 1950s. Ely is behind 4 daughters, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and his longtime partner Keely Stall. David Crosby, one of the most influential singers and songwriters of the 1960s, has died on January 18 at the age of 81. It is with great sadness after a long illness that our beloved David Crosby has passed away, his wife said in a statement. Crosby co-founded 2 iconic 1960s bands, The Byrds and Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. Crosby was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame twice, in 1991 and again in 1997. Jay Briscoe, a Ring of Honor wrestler, died in a head-on car accident in Laurel, Delaware, on January 17 that killed one other person, according to Delaware State Police. He was 38. Briscoe, who was not wearing a seatbelt, was driving a 2016 Chevrolet Silverado 2500 eastbound when the driver of a 2019 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 crossed the center line into Briscoe's lane, where they crashed. Members of the American grunge band Screaming Trees are mourning the loss of co-founder and bassist Van Conner, who died on January 17 at age 55. Gary Lee Conner announced his brother's death Wednesday on his Instagram and Facebook accounts and said Van Conner died of an extended illness. "It was pneumonia that got him in the end," Gary Lee wrote. "He was one of the closest friends I ever had, and I loved him immensely. I will miss him forever and ever and ever." Chris Ford, a member of the Boston Celtics 1981 championship team, a longtime NBA coach and the player credited with scoring the league's first 3-point basket, has died on January 17 of heart attack. He was 74. He is one of 4 former Celtics to have won championships as both a player and coach, joining Bill Russell, Tom Heinsohn, and Jones. Anton Walkes, a defender for Major League Soccer team Charlotte FC, has died from injuries suffered in a boating accident at age 25, the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission said in a statement. According to officials, Walkes was found unconscious in the water after the crash. His fans and teammates hugged, wiping away tears and mourning the loss of the 25-year-old.